Game-changing features for super users. Technical details and why they're important. BounceBoss displays the technical details of each reference, mix, and version to empower you to make informed decisions and get better results. You'll find 2 readings in the top right corner of the waveform. Integrated loudness, measured in LUFS, which is loudness units relative to full scale, and true peak, measured in decibels true peak. Integrated loudness tells you the perceived volume of the whole track. When music was consumed mostly through radio, labels used to release super loud music to grab listeners' attention. This was effective as louder music can appear to have richer bass and more clarity. However, pushing a track super loud is only achievable with heavy compression, which can suck the life out of the music. This was known as the loudness wars era for music. Times have changed. People consume music mostly through streaming platforms, who level match the audio for playback. They do this so the consumer doesn't have to continually reach for the volume control. Spotify, for example, normalizes all tracks to stream at around -14 LUFS. A super loud track at -6 LUFS would have the same perceived loudness as a more dynamic track at -12 LUFS. However, the dynamic track would have more natural transients and would most likely be more enjoyable to listen to. With BounceBoss, you can keep an eye on the loudness of your music. If your track will be released on streaming sites, you might choose to aim for no louder than -12 LUFS. If your track needs to be loud in the club, you might choose to aim for around -6 LUFS. True peak. The true peak reading shows the peak of an audio's waveform as it will be heard through speakers. When monitoring the peak of audio, most people use the output meter in their DAW. In most DAWs, this is a sample peak program meter and only shows you the maximum sample peak value. However, when any digital audio file is played through analog speakers, a conversion takes place that often increases the peak. During this digital to analog conversion, the stepped digital audio samples are rounded off to give us a natural listening experience. Consumer speakers, as found in laptops and cheap earbuds, can't handle peaks close to 0 decibels well, and the conversion causes clipping. This can give the audio a distorted sound. The best practice to avoid this is to master music to a maximum peak of -1 decibels true peak. This gives plenty of room for conversions that happen before the music reaches its audience. Client project invite link. Wouldn't it make you more efficient if audio files arrived in your inbox already organized? With BounceBoss, you can send your clients, collaborators, or anybody a link to upload audio files to your BounceBoss account. To find your invite link, click your email address in the top right corner of BounceBoss, then click Account, and you'll see your client project invite link. When you send this link, your collaborators will see your upload page. Once a project is initiated from this page, you'll receive an email with the mix notes, distribution, deadline, the LUFS and decibels true peak measurements of the files uploaded, and a visual of the waveform, all the information you need to hit the ground running. Permissions. You have total control over the accessibility of your projects. You can choose whether your collaborators can download files, upload files, add new comments, access high-quality playback, remove collaborators can't remove the owner, edit the project details, deadline, distribution, mix notes, etc. To access permissions, click Project Details, Collaborators, Edit. You can then tick or untick whatever permissions suit the circumstances of your project. Comments. The foot of each comment is stamped with useful information to help you communicate as clearly as possible. Clock icon. Hover your mouse over the clock icon to see what time and date the comment was posted. Timestamp. The timestamp shows the point in the waveform at which the comment was left. Your collaborator will hopefully select a loop or write the timestamp in the comment when they want to be specific. If this is omitted and you want to know what they were listening to when they wrote the comment, you can click the timestamp at the foot of the comment. Which file? Each comment is linked to a specific file, R1, M1, V1, etc. You can click the label to jump to that specific track. Read receipts. The ticks in each comment show whether the comment has or hasn't been read. 2 ticks means the comment has been read by all collaborators in the project. One tick means it has not been read by all collaborators in the project. Reply. Sometimes the conversation can get complicated. Hit reply to make it clear which comment you're addressing. Don't waste any more precious time searching through files, emails, and texts. Let BounceBoss effortlessly organize the audio files you send and receive. Let BounceBoss help you communicate in a clear and precise way, minimize errors, and help you finish projects faster.